Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Amy and this is a flow to find balance. So for today we are going to start standing at the top of our mats. So let's start in a standing position with the feet hip width apart and your weight evenly distributed into each foot. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, let's find a gentle forward fold. On your next breath in, bring your hands to those shins. And as you exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat and just let your head hang. Maybe it feels good to grab opposite elbows here and just gently start to rock back and forth, creating some space all along your back. Releasing the jaw here and just letting everything hang just for a moment. Good. Release the palms, bring them back down to the mat. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, bring your hands to your shins. As you exhale, bring the palms down and step the feet back into plank pose. So strong in your plank pose here, we're going to start working that balance. Just reach your right leg off the mat. So toes just a few inches from the mat. Finding strength in the body, pulling the core in. Drop the right foot and lift the left toes just a few inches off the mat. Making sure the shoulders are pulled down out of the ears and you're pressing the earth away with your palms. Good. Drop those left toes down and send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Gently pedal out the feet in down dog. I'm currently working through some tightness in my Achilles, so I'm going to find a real gentle down dog here with some bent knees. Good. Slowly start to walk the hands back towards the feet. And as you inhale, bring those hands back to the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, palms to the earth. Pressing down through the feet, reach the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring the palms down to heart center. On your next inhale, start to lift the right leg up off the ground to about 90 degrees. So pulling that belly button in towards the spine to engage the core here, just balancing on the left foot. Flexing that right foot that's in the air and finding your balance here. And as always in our balance poses, whatever feels good to do with your arms, whatever helps you keep that balance, I encourage you to do just that. Beautiful. And now let's start to bring that knee up just a little bit higher. We're going to take a big horse step and step it forward into a high crescent lunge, front foot at the top of your space. Find some movement here in your high crescent, so maybe some gentle bounces up and down, just really lubricating those hip joints. Good. Reaching up long through the fingertips. And let's slowly start to drop that right arm to the back hamstring of the left leg. And just start to open the heart, reach the front arm towards the back of your mat. Just giving yourself a gentle twist in the spine here. Opening up through that left side body. Beautiful. Come back to your high crescent lunge, both arms reaching up towards the sky, facing the front of your mat. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, let's bring that left knee in towards the chest. So putting all the weight on the front foot and bringing the left knee in towards the chest. Beautiful. So finding balance on our left side body now. And slowly start to cross that left ankle over the right quad, coming into a standing pigeon here. sinking the hips back, feeling the stretch in the left glute. And once again, finding whatever position with the arms you need to keep your balance here. Beautiful. Stay here for just a couple more breaths. Maybe you start to sink a little bit lower. Excellent. Slowly start to stand, keeping that left foot off of the mat. And as slow and with as much control as you can, slowly start to send that left foot back. Straightening it out, bending in the front knee as you land back into your crescent lunge. Perfect. Awesome. Bring the hands down to frame that front foot. Step it all the way back to your plank pose. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Release the tops of your feet. Bring the arms alongside your side body. And as you inhale, let's just lift the heart. So keep the hands and the feet on the mat. Lift the heart up. Create some space through the chest. Exhale, bring the forehead back down to your mat. This time as you inhale, let's lift the arms up along with the chest. Exhale, forehead back down to the mat. And for this third back bend, lift the legs, lift the arms, lift the chest. Feel the strength across the whole back of your body. And exhale, forehead back down to the mat. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, come through a tabletop position. And exhale, send those hips up and back for downward facing dog. Beautiful. So it's important to bring balance into our bodies so we can balance out all of those different energies we have flowing through us. The masculine, the feminine, the lunar and the solar. Balancing out the energies of resting and also working hard. Good. Let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, hands to shins, straighten out the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Press down through the feet, reach the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring the palms back down to heart center. Allowing the left and the right palm to touch, balancing out those two sides. Beautiful. So now coming over to our other side. So lifting that left knee in, rooting down through the right foot, bringing the left leg to a 90-degree angle, balancing on one leg. Taking a few breaths here to just find that balance. And really igniting and engaging the core, because that really is the center and where we can find our place of balance. Good. Take one more breath here. Lift the knee up a little higher and start to reach it forward, that big horse step, high crescent lunge. And once again, just like we did on the other side, maybe it feels good to find some gentle movement here. Awaken up those hip flexors a little bit. Beautiful. And start to drop that left hand to touch the right hamstring and reach that front arm up and back as you twist to the left side of your mat. Feeling a gentle twist in the upper spine and just creating some length through that whole right side body. Good. Come back to center. Reach the fingertips up high, yearning for the sky. Big inhale. As you exhale, put all the weight on that front foot and bring the right knee up in towards the chest. Good. And if this is too challenging for you, you can always hold the knee. You can place your hand on a chair. a friend, a countertop, something to help with the balance. No shame in that. And right here, just like we did on the other side, we're going to come into our standing pigeon pose. So creating that figure four with the legs and sinking the hips back. Beautiful. And you might notice that you have better balance on one side than the other. Totally normal. I find myself a little wobbly anytime I try to balance on my left foot as opposed to my right. Good. Sink the hips just a little bit lower. Really feel the space being created in that outer right hip. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring that right leg back to 90 degrees. And slowly, slowly, slowly start to straighten it and send it back behind you. And coming to land in that high crescent lunge. Whew. Just take one breath here. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Step back to your plank pose. And once you get into plank, immediately drop your knees and send the hips towards the heel. Let's find a child's pose. Allow your heart to melt through your chest towards the earth. And feel the forehead rooted and grounded on the earth. Beautiful. Start to walk your hands back in towards your knees. And let's stay in this position with our toes touching and knees out wide to the side. We're going to find a rock star pose here to really open up through the chest and activate our inner rock star. So place your right hand right behind your toes. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the hips up and reach that left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, gently bring the hips down. Circle the hands to the front of the mat so that the left fingertips fall behind you. And you lift the hips up one more time, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. Let's take that flow once again. So exhale. Work your way over to dropping the right fingertips behind you. Lift the hips. Left arm reaches up behind. Exhale. Ride that wave of breath. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart. And as you exhale, come back to a comfortable seat. So for this last little bit, I want to invite you to find a comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged or maybe sitting on your shins like I am. Lastly, we're going to balance out our breath. We're really going to bring some harmony and some unity in breathing in the left and right sides of our nostril. So I want you to take your thumb and your ring finger. You're going to place your thumb on your right nostril, so leaving just the left open. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and when we exhale, we're going to switch the nostril opening and let that ring finger close up the left nostril. So let's start with the thumb on the right nostril. If it feels good, close your eyes or find a soft gaze. Let's inhale in through the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch and exhale out the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left, 3, 2, 1. You can drop the alternate nostril breathing. Bring your palms to heart center, once again uniting that left and right side. Gently open your eyes if you had them closed, and thank yourself for showing up today, bringing balance into your body. I hope this translates off the mat for you as well. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.